You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole, and Swifties, Chronicans, welcome to or welcome back to the channel. And our good friend Kato has a Patreon reaction request today. And what is today?
It's April 29th.
Yeah, it's April 29th. Is that a special day for you?
It's 9 days after our anniversary. But I don't know. Is it a special day?
It's 11 days after, but it's a special day because y'all were letting us know in the Swifties chat room that it's happy April 29th. Happy High Infidelity Day. So
High Infidelity Day.
we're here with High Infidelity. Don't know what High Infidelity has to do with April 29th or anything, but all I do know is it's on the album Midnights, the 3 a.m. edition. So not quite this one. I'm like, where is it? I don't see it. Looked it up. It's on the 3 a.m. edition. Really excited for this one. Infidelity is kind of making me think about cheating and all that too. And
absolutely.
So don't really quite know what this song is about legitimately. And we're going to maybe not do the paternity test moving forward, but we're going to dissect the lyric video regardless. And then we have a live video right after too. So thank you guys so much for spending your time with us. Happy April 29th, High Infidelity Day.
I'm really excited to get into this one. Thank you so much, Kato, for this request and for bringing it down the rabbit hole. This is going to be a ton of fun. I'm really excited to see what the song is about, especially because we've been getting the Happy High Infidelity Day all day, or Happy April 29th all day. So this is going to be a ton of fun to get to know what this song is truly about.
Pretty funny, Swifties. Quickly looked at some of the comments on this video, and the first 5 are Happy April 29th. I'm here. It's April 29th. Do you know it's April 29th today?
It's April 29th. Happy April 29th.
So I'm assuming it's in the lyrics if I have to take a guess, but we'll find out, and we're very happy to be with all of y'all too. It's been a really awesome April 29th too, so let us know what you did for your April 29th.
Took the boys to the park, had a great time. It was a great day.
Yeah.
April 29th was awesome for us.
Sure was. We'll remember this one. Not for High Infidelity, I hope.
Yeah.
What were you doing out there?
I swear I was just in the park.
Right. Lock broken, slur spoken, wound open, game token. I didn't know you were keeping count. Rain soaking, blind hoping. You said I was freeloading. I didn't know you were keeping count. High infidelity, put on your records and regret me. I bent the truth too far tonight. I was dancing around it. High infidelity, put on your headphones and burn my city. Your picket fence is sharp as knives. I was dancing around it. Do you really want to know where I was April 29th?
Oh shit, there it is.
Do I really have to chart the constellations in his eyes? Storm coming.
Sorry, just because that we already have this. She's so quick. Like actually, her lyricism is probably some of my favorite now. Like it actually just like makes the song go by so fast too, and it's about dancing around the thought of it. I think.
Dancing around the thought of infidelity.
Yeah, and like maybe this is a personal one too and all that as well, but like that thought of I didn't even know where I was that night, like you think you're so in control, but then it's also almost like on the other end where it's like now you're trying to get rid of me and it feels like you're trying to get rid of me, so maybe that's why I'm dancing around this and all that too.
The way that I was taking it is both parties were kind of dancing around the topic of like keeping count in the relationship, all the good deeds, all the bad deeds,
Right.
Whatever they may be.
Yeah.
She's like, I didn't realize you were keeping count of every time you took me out for dinner,
Yeah.
or every time you bought me something nice, you know. And then the dancing around the infidelity, or do you want to know where I was April 29th? Because now you're just, even if it's not physically cheating, it can be emotionally cheating.
For sure.
right? You
Yeah.
could be hanging out with someone who the other party doesn't like.
Even danced with someone. I don't know.
Danced
She was
with
using
someone.
dancing a
Yeah,
lot
I
there
love
too.
how she uses dancing as a way to express conflict.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
April 29th. Do I really have to chart the constellations in his eyes? Storm coming, good husband, bad omen. Dragged my feet right down the aisle. At the house, lonely, good money. I pay if you just know me. Seemed like the right thing at the time. You know there's many different ways that you can kill the one you love. The slowest way is never loving them enough. Do you really want to know where I was April 29th? Do I really have to tell you how he brought me back to life? High infidelity, put on your records and regret me. I bent the truth too far tonight. I was dancing around it. High infidelity, put on your headphones and burn my city. Your picket fence is sharp as knives. I was dancing around it. Do you really want to know where I was April 29th? Do I really have to chart the constellations in his eyes? You know there's many different ways that you can kill the one you love. The slowest way is never loving them enough. High infidelity, put on your records and regret meeting me. I bent the truth too far tonight. I was dancing around it. High infidelity, put on your headphones and burn my city. Your picket fence is sharp as knives. I was dancing around it. Well, there's many different ways that you can kill the one you love. And it's never enough. Lock broken, slur spoken, wound open, game token. I didn't know you were keeping count. Rain soaking, blind hoping. You said I was freeloading. I didn't know you were keeping count. But oh, you were keeping count.
But oh, you were keeping count. And that's the way she changes it at the end for the final conclusion of it. Oh, you were keeping count. Not like you were. You were keeping count.
You were keeping count. This is like a definite.
Yeah, and I want to know kind of what you're feeling from this, like musically, lyrically. I have a kind of a story that it's really reminding me of my own life that I think maybe
Yeah.
has to do with this song a little bit.
I love this one. I think it's like it almost feels like a ballad in a way. Like it's soft,
100%.
it's slow.
Yeah.
But it's one that you can really, really relate to, especially if you've been in that kind of a position,
Yeah.
right? Where you've been in a position where the person that you're with is keeping count and they're killing you slowly with neglect.
That's the main one, not loving you enough, but even sometimes not even neglect. It's just not being loved enough.
Yeah, not being loved the way you need it.
Because if one person wants the picket fence, one person's just loving how it's going, that's gonna hurt the person that wants the picket fence opposed to the person just loves the way it's going too.
Absolutely. We've seen that in many relationships within our like friends and stuff where you see two people who are together. You were recently talking to somebody at the swimming pool. It wasn't actually that recent. It was a while ago.
Jacqueline, yeah.
Yeah, but you were talking to her, just catching up. Hey, haven't seen you in so long. How's it going? And then she had mentioned that her and the person she was with had broken up. And every other person was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that." But you were like, "Oh, I saw that eventually happening." Like, I'm glad you're finally free of that.
Yeah, I was almost happy for her.
Almost happy for her.
Yeah.
Because that was the type of relationship that you saw. I didn't know the relationship. I don't know these individuals. But I could tell by the way you and I were kind of discussing that situation that this was something that where you could tell she wasn't being loved the way she needed to be loved.
Yeah.
And that there were things that were just not working out with that. That's happened with my own friends in my life where as an outsider, I can see that they're not being loved that way. But as an insider, love is blind, which we've even heard in other Taylor Swift songs as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think what's crazy about the whole dancing around thing, and even if you cheated or not, the one in the moment, and for me that this is making me think of, is I was dating a girl named Kayla, and she wanted to progress, kind of move out of our hometown, start a new life type of thing. But I was very happy with how just things are going. Didn't want to lose my friends and all that too.
Yeah.
And that caused her to keep going out more, going out to clubs, dancing with other people, going out to like camping. Then one time after camping, my friends came over and then they're like, Kyle, she cheated on you. I'm like, there's no possible way. They then explained the story. And then Kayla comes over. I bring it up to her. She then mentions, no, I never cheated on you, but I did hang out with a guy for like 5 hours straight one-on-one. And we went and walked out in the forest alone. Yeah. Where that was the dancing around it.
Dancing
and the
around
floating around it. And it was pushing the limit enough to... Then we're keeping counts. Then I was keeping counts the whole time. Yeah. Instead of figuring out what she needed.
I had a similar situation with Josh.
Okay.
Where we started keeping count after I found him on a date with somebody.
Literally found him.
I literally walked in on a date.
Yeah.
And he was... That he's like, no, it wasn't a date. It never happened. I'm not cheating. His whole thing, like, I definitely think that emotional cheating is definitely a thing. I think you can cheat emotionally by carrying on a life with someone outside of the relationship that you're in.
For sure.
I don't think cheating is just physical. I think there's a lot of emotional, a lot of heart, a lot of mental that goes into it as well. Mm-hmm. So my whole argument is you're emotionally cheating on me. His whole thing was, no, I'm not. That doesn't exist. So then we were keeping count. We were dancing around this thing.
How far can we push this?
How far do we push this? Eventually, I did cheat on him.
Right.
And so then I really liked in the song how this was Taylor's version, Taylor's rendition. Like, this is what she went through, and she ended up being the one to be... to have the infidelity at the end of the song. It wasn't all the blame is on him. It was, no, do you really want to know where I was April 29th? Because he made me come back alive. Yeah. And I thought that was a really good way to have that spin, because if you're the one who's constantly being neglected, not being loved, you're going to look for that somewhere else.
Of course, like literally Kayla said, it's like, I felt so alive tonight because I got to dance with people again, and you never come out dancing.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think that's the dancing around it. It makes me think of the song where she said, this is a storm inside a teacup. And it makes me think of that lyric because when you're dancing around the infidelity, when you're dancing around the keeping count within the relationship, when you're dancing around who's doing enough, that becomes a tiny little storm or a little battle that you're having within itself. So it feels like when you're
for love anymore.
In my mind, I'm imagining a china cabinet with a bunch of little teacups, and every little teacup has its own storm or its own argument within it. Okay. And then Taylor's just taking this song, April 29th, High Infidelity, is another little storm in a teacup to put it back in her china cabinet as like the next little the next thing that she's had to tackle within her boundaries, within her life, within her storytelling. Sure. So like I just really liked this song. I thought it was very cool, very well done.
What do you like musically though?
Musically, I liked how it flowed. Like it had a very soft flow to it. But then it went and so like that waves of the song really kept you going throughout the whole thing. That very catchy part to it that's now like already ingrained in me, where I'm like can think back to it, I can hum back to it, and it's like really brings you back into the song where you want to listen to it on repeat.
I agree, and there's something trademark with her music right now too, and even just with Midnights, I'm really liking all the songs we're hearing from Midnights.
Yeah.
Like specifically, it's another album I'm so excited to dive into as well. And before we jump into the live version now, we want to just thank Kato for this request. Thank all the Swifties for letting us know why
Absolutely.
this day is a day we needed to get done and stamped in for April 29th. I hope you all have enjoyed our first interpretation of it kind of ourselves. Kato has a little write-up for us here that maybe adds a little bit of context, but Kato also wants to let us know that she is here more for the poetry and the emotion behind Taylor, so she's not the biggest detective yet for the paternity test part of the song itself as well. But you guys wanted us to do it today.
Ollie's got scissors.
And Ollie's got scissors, which is not okay. All right, Oliver is now in safety mode. We are back down, about to explain kind of what Kato, the person who requested this song for us today, has some context for us now as well. And we love healthy debate in the comments, just letting us know what you think about the song, what it means, just how great you like it as well too.
Absolutely.
Because it's always about the musical side too for us as well. So here we go. So lore wise, Kato is mentioning she's not an expert since you're new and you don't want the paternity test, as we all have found out, but now you guys know where we're coming from too. Pretty sure it's about when she was dating Calvin Harris. You think she danced with someone else at the Met Gala, and Calvin Harris treated her terribly, and I think she said he'd never write a song with her in an interview, but had written "This Is What You Came For" with her, and Rihanna sang it. Oh, interesting. Anyway, that's the lore I've picked up, so even though it's a little bit about infidelity, I understand in this context the song is amazing. I hope you guys enjoy it. Happy High Infidelity Day. And never read this anywhere, but I've always personally assumed she named it High Infidelity because High Infidelity is a movie about a record store and Calvin Harris is a DJ. So it's a fun play on words and she loves to do that. That can make sense why you think it's about that too. And that's why, as you just said, spoilers though. I don't know if you should read this until after. I don't know how much context you want. Sorry. That's the tough thing about the Swifties and our dilemma when going into a reaction channel. Because if you guys were at the live, I kind of explained how if you get too much context, the reaction can turn into review.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? And then those are two different things that you're paying for and viewing for. I love reactions, just the guttural feeling of it, and then the interpretation's the review part, right? So here we go. That's why we do both here. I think she danced with Tom Hiddleston that night, who she dated briefly before Joe. Not Joe, sorry, I didn't want the expert Swifties to come at me, but she might have also met Joe that night too. I knew I was messing up the lore. Anyways, so that's why we don't want to get too caught up on. Y'all can help me and Alana and Kato out on this as well. If she danced with Tom Hiddleston, I'm sure you know who Tom Hiddleston is.
I know who Calvin Harris is. I know who Tom Hiddleston is.
Who's
Calvin Harris is an amazing DJ.
Really?
He's fantastic.
Nice.
One of my favorites.
Cool.
I had no idea that she dated Calvin Harris, which is crazy. But no, I had one of his CDs. Like I actually bought a Calvin Harris CD. That's how much I liked him.
Damn.
Right.
And you know Tom?
And I know Tom Hiddleston because he's an actor.
He sure is.
Right?
What actor? Just so
I don't know. Thor's brother, I think.
Yeah. Loki. Yeah, I was just making sure.
I just,
Yeah. You got it. So this is great. So there you go. We just wanted a little extra context before jumping into the live version now. This is live at the Eras Tour. And we want to thank all of y'all again for hanging out with us today. So let's jump on to finish off April 29th, High Infidelity Day. Thanks for coming in last minute to make sure we got this in on the day. We appreciate it. We thank all of y'all for the support, and Honey is still not putting on her headphones.
I was just thinking to myself, and I thought it was really funny, but if we ever went to the Met Gala or something like that, and you got a chance to dance with a star, and I got a chance to dance with a star, I would not be jealous.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't dance with a star?
No.
Really?
Why would I?
I don't know. I thought it'd be something cool, funny. Nah? You wouldn't even dance with a star?
I'm not about.
That's cool then.
Yeah.
You're like, nah, not about that.
I
I'm
know.
like, I wouldn't be jealous.
I got all the validation I need, y'all.
Aw, thanks, honey.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hi, guys. So I was thinking I would come and hang out with you guys back here for a second.
No offense, she's taking it if I wanted to pass anyways. Travis?
That was good.
Oh, hi, guys. So I was thinking I would come and hang out with you guys back here for a second. You know, this is a part of the show that is so much fun for me, but also just really keeps me on my toes because I'm just like learning and, you know, rehearsing and just 2 new songs. Like every song, oh my God, I have just started 37 different sentences. Does that ever happen to you? You're just like, can't figure out talking. What I'm trying to say is I get really excited about this part of the show because it is equal parts really, really fun, but also a challenge because oftentimes I'm playing 2 songs I've like maybe never played acoustic before. So it's really fun to get to have this like unique experience with you guys. That's what I was trying to say.
She's amazing.
He's so relatable.
So yeah, I've done 2 different ones every night on this tour, and it's a blast because I get to kind of like have this one-on-one moment with you and one instrument, and to me, like that's how my career started, and it's kind of my favorite thing to do sometimes. Like we have a lot of pyro now, and we got confetti, and we got all kinds of cool stuff, but I do really love just hanging out with you and an instrument. So, you know, I was thinking about like what song to do tonight, and then I was like, wait, like I know it's a Saturday, but what's the date today?
Today? It was fine.
Really wanna know where I was.
Now that I need the little run into it, but before I start, who are you dancing with then?
I don't know. I can't even think of anyone. I was just definitely thinking like if that was like a thing.
I'm just putting her on the spot.
I didn't even have anyone in mind. I
just
was
say
like,
Thor or something.
Thor.
All right, here we go.
Do you really wanna know where I was at this time? I was in Atlanta, Georgia. Lock broken, slurs spoken, wound open, game token. I didn't know you were keeping count. Rain soaking, blind hoping. You said I was freeloading. I didn't know you were keeping count. Hide identity, put on your records and regret me. Bent the truth too far tonight that I was dancing around it. Hide identity, put on your headphones and burn my city. The picket fence is sharp as knives. I was dancing around it. Do you really want to know where I was April 29? Do I really have to draw your constellations in size? Good husband, bad good husband, bad omen, drives by, beat right down the aisle. At the house, only good money, I paid me, just know me, seems like the right thing at the time. You know there's many different ways that you can kill the one you love. The slowest way is never loving them enough. Do you really want to know where I was April 29th? Do I really have to tell you how he brought me back to life?
Only because I don't want to lose this, and this is like almost a longer version because of all the interaction and all that as well. I love these songs that are about like a certain time because like it's really memorable, and this type of a song I will always remember. I don't know if you guys know the song Green Day's Wake Me Up When September Ends.
Yeah.
Like October 1st, back when that first came out, everyone's like, you didn't wake me up. Like I would literally get so many people just be like, "You forgot to wake me up. It's October.
It's
September
October.
ended.
Where's my wake up text?"
Like, come on, like. But that was part of the fun. That's why we're here right now because when 1980, I mean, when April 29th happened, everyone's just flooding in saying that awesome thing, and then you feel a part of something.
Absolutely.
And that's why she's laughing when she's saying it too. It's like I'm literally, it's April 29th.
It's literally April 29th, and we're singing this song, and we're having a good time
Atlanta,
together.
so I'm technically somewhere, so he could know where I'm at.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
So funny.
Do I really have to tell you how he brought me back to life? Put on your records and regret me. I bent the truth too far tonight. I was dancing around it. Infidelity. Put on your headphones and burn my city. The picket fence is sharp as knives. I was dancing around it. Do you really want to know where I was April 29th? Do I really have to chart the constellations in his eyes? You know there's many different ways that you can kill the one you love. The slowest way is never loving them enough. Infidelity. Put on your records and regret meeting me. I bent the truth too far tonight. I was dancing around it. Infidelity. Put on your headphones and burn my city. The picket fence is sharp as knives. I was dancing around it. You know there's many different ways that you can kill the one you love. But it's never enough. Light broken, slurs spoken, wound open, game token. I didn't know you were keeping count. Rain soaking, light hoping. You said I was freeloading. I didn't know you were keeping count. But oh, you were keeping count.
Lover there is. Like,
Yeah.
if you get to be in her life, you know you get someone that is all in regardless of what form you are in her life, and it's really incredible to watch. But those people fall hard, and
They do.
and they need to make good songs to help them understand that it's okay to want more from someone, but it's not okay to dance around it.
Absolutely. And like I was just thinking about Taylor and like her relationship with Travis right now. Like while we were listening to this song, because what I have noticed about all these breakup songs or that Taylor has been singing, or these songs about her life and her experiences, these diary entries.
Yeah.
Is she wanted someone who she could share her life with, share her enthusiasm with. Travis got on stage at the Eras tour and performed the scene with her.
Yeah.
Right? And he went all out, facial expressions, everything. So she wanted someone who would perform with her. She wanted someone who would cheer her on from the sidelines. She wanted someone who she could get an award with and give a hug to when
Be
she's
seen
there
with.
and be seen with.
Yeah.
Not to leave her to go to these award shows alone, not to do the performances alone, not to wither under the spotlights, not to
Of course.
fall short within them having their own musical career and her having her own musical career. She wanted to have moments of intersection.
Yeah.
Right?
intersection
So,
moments for
like,
sure. Yeah.
that's something that Taylor, she wanted someone who would love her without keeping count and love her enthusiastically. Right?
Yeah.
So, like, these are the things that I have been learning about Taylor, and those are all the things that Travis has done by action while being with Taylor, so no wonder they're getting married. Right? No wonder it's going in such a positive way that it's going, because he was able to, as a true fan, find out what it is that she's looking for within that relationship.
And if you're keeping counts on someone, it was almost like you're with them for something, for like status wise,
Yeah.
or like it wasn't just for your heart's sake, you know. Like, I'm even thinking with John Mayer. I saw a random interview after we did the Dear John. I'm seeing so much about John talking about Taylor now, and specifically
crazy.
about before they dated. It's like, oh, she's really young, she's a new talent, but she's also really intelligent. And then all of a sudden we know what happened there. But I'm only bringing that up because it seems like there are so many transactional relationships for people with Taylor on her end, where she's just was looking for someone to go all in with this whole time, and that can cause so much confusion as well. And I've really seen it with some of the girls that I didn't go all the way in with as well. And then it can cause you to think, like, is everyone just cheating or going there just because they're not feeling loved the whole time? It's not just a pleasure-based thing. And that also is where people need to kind of understand where a lot of this infidelity even comes from. It's not just a pleasure-seeking thing. It's a company-seeking thing as well. And it's really cool to watch her singing it, though, in the acoustic version. Because I didn't know if she was going to do this acoustic or how it was going to come together.
What kind of performance it was going to be.
So really cool that it came into the acoustic version, because it came in a bit more raw, but then you could tell she's still happy about it when performing. So it's not, it didn't feel as personal to me when I saw it being performed. It almost just felt like the concept of it.
Did Midnights come out before or after Folklore? After Folklore.
Yeah.
So I really liked, because I mentioned this before, and I really liked how you said, like, the concept of it, like, it didn't feel overly personal in that type of a way.
Yeah.
Because we know in Folklore, she spent a lot of time doing her storytelling songwriting.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, how she...
Bringing more fiction,
bringing in more characters based off her true experiences, but still the character of it. And the reason why I thought about that is she had the line in there, good husband, bad omen. And we know she hasn't been married yet or anything like that, so it felt very much like a storyline progression for me because of that lyric.
Yeah, me too. That's definitely what I was getting at the end as well.
Yeah, and I really liked it. I really like that she did this one as an acoustic set, because I'm going to be honest, it already felt very acoustic with the album set.
Yeah.
Right? Like the way that the music played through, it still felt acoustic, even though there was more than one instrument within it.
Yeah.
Because it was very raw. It was very emotional. And I think having it continuing to be raw and emotional with the acoustic set that she performed was a very, very smart decision. And then even like she had that little mess up there where she sang the line a little too early and then had to go blah 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 and then re-sing the line again. I think that was just so perfect. It was really the epitome of playing loud and proud, which is something my band teacher told us to do. Like, practice makes permanent.
Yep.
And if you make a mistake, just play it loud, play it proud, and play it through it. And everyone's just going to enjoy it anyways. And that's what Taylor did there, and it was beautiful.
100%. And I'm just making sure we move forward because the kids are getting rambunctious as well. So we got to move on. We thank you all so much for being here. Chronicans, Cato, Swifties. There was one thing I wanted to say, though. The main thing I was just trying to say before heading out is, even though this is great in the acoustic format, I almost was expecting it somewhat in the way that we saw Tolerate It.
Yeah.
When Tolerate It was with her and one of her dancers, and they were kind of like playing that that slow drama.
Yeah.
I could have really saw her doing a really slow acting version of this song. So that's what kept me on my toes. But then also, when it's April 29th and you have a song like this is the special song you need for that day, just to randomly
absolutely.
drop for that moment. So it was perfectly done. We want to thank you all so much for spending your precious time with us. If you guys want to be like Kato and get your own reaction requests, come quick, because we are very limited. We only have 2 spots left on our blue pill and 2 spots left on the chosen tiers, which are our only tiers that give us monthly requests. So definitely come in as quick as you can to make sure that for the month of May you get your own reaction requests on Enter the Chronic. If you do want to go the extra mile without doing reaction requests, we even have tiers that just come and support us and give you some extra goodies for fun too. We thank you guys for all of your love and support and time, but we are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us. This was such an amazing treat to be able to come to High Infidelity on April 29th. The April 29th song on April 29th has been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for this reaction request, Kato, and for bringing us to the right place at the right time. I'm super excited to see what you have coming down the rabbit hole next and where you all are going to lead us to on our Taylor Swift journey. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now. Hey, thank you for making it to the end of the video. It's so good to see you here. And if you would like to continue in supporting us in our future endeavors, you can do so by supporting us over here. And if you really like this band or artist that you listen to in this video, you can support them right here. And we think you might like this video right here. So remember to click it and continue on your trip down the rabbit hole.